Happy day, students. Today I am going to deal with the grammar in English grammar, active and passive voice, part 2. Dear students, already we have seen level 1 simple present tense. Today we will deal with level 2 simple past tense. The same example I am giving so that it will be easy for you to understand. Sheila sang a song. So sang is past tense of sing. Sheila sang. Sheila is subject, sang verb, song is object. So rule 1 you see, a song becomes the subject in passive voice. And rule 2 you see, identify the verb, that is sang. Sing past tense is sang. If the object is singular, then apply the verb was. And if the object is plural, then apply the verb were. This is called subject verb agreement. Then add verb 3 or the past participle after was or were. What are the tips to remember? Past tense means was, were plus past participle, that is verb 3. You see the example, a song was sung. Rule 3, add the word by after verb 3, that is the past participle. A song was sung by. Now rule 4, same as present tense, the object will be used accordingly after the word by. So if the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronoun. See the example, a song was sung by Sheila. Suppose if it is a song, she sang a song, means it will be like this, okay, or a song was sung by her, okay. Next you see in level 3 simple future tense. So we have dealt with present tense and past tense. Now coming to simple future tense. Sheila will sing a song. So rule 1, a song becomes the subject in passive voice. You know, because it is object. Rule 2, identify the verb, that is will sing. So you have to add be after will and then apply verb 3, that is the past participle. So what are the tips to remember? Future tense means will be plus past participle. A song will be sung. In the same way you have to apply for all the models. That is, for can you have to use can be in passive voice. For shall you will use shall be. But shall will go only with I and we. Will you have to use will be in passive voice. For could you should use could be. For should you should use should be. For would you would use would be. For must must be. For may be. And for might be. Now rule 3 you see, add the word by after verb 3. A song will be sung by. Rule 4, you are going to complete the sentence. Object will be used accordingly after the word by. If the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronouns. A song will be sung by Sheila. Let's move on to stage 2, continuous tense. Before going to the continuous tense, you should remember this to identify the continuous tense. Okay. So we will see, I have learnt already the different types of verbs. You see, verb 1 means present tense. Verb 2 means past tense. Verb 3 means past participle. Verb 4 means present participle. Okay. So first tense, that is in present tense you see go. Past tense of go is went, that is verb 2. Then past participle of go is gone, that is verb 3. Then present participle is going. Now see the next example, play. Verb 1 is play. Verb 2 is played. Verb 3 is also played, because verbs ending with ed will always be same. Verb 2 and 3 will be same. And you see present participle playing. Now identify the word ing word, okay, in a sentence. Verb plus ing is called as gerund, already I have learned, or present participle. So then look at the be verb before ing word. So if it is am, is, are, means you know it is considered as present continuous. If it is, are, I told you am, is, are, I will go with am. And for singular we use is, then for plural we use are. So it is considered as present continuous tense. So is, are writing, but am writing only will come. Is writing, are writing, am writing. You see D. If it is was, were means, then it is considered as past continuous tense. So you will use singular, you will use was, and plural you use were. So was writing, were writing. Now coming to level 1, present continuous tense. Sheila is singing a song. So I am using the same sentence so that it will be easy for you to understand. What is the rule 1? The same subject comes. A song becomes the subject in passive voice. When you are changing, you see a song. Rule 2, identify the verb is singing. Apply the rule am, is, are plus being. So you have to use being. That is the only difference. Plus past participle, that is verb 3. A song is being sung. Sing, third form is sung. Rule 3, add the word by after verb 3. That is, a song is being sung by. Rule 4, object will be used accordingly after the word by. Okay, if the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronoun. A song is being sung by Sheila. Okay. Let's move on to level 2, past continuous tense. Sheila was singing a song. Rule 1, a song becomes the subject in passive voice. Rule 2, you see, you identify the verb was singing. Apply the rule was or were plus being plus past participle, that is verb 3. A song was being sung. S-U-N-G. Rule 3, add the word by after verb 3. A song was being sung by. Rule 4, you will complete. Object will be used accordingly after the word by. If the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronoun. A song was being sung by Sheila. See, stage 3, perfect tense. Remember this to identify the perfect tense. A, you see, in a present perfect tense, the verb will be already in past participle. That is verb 3. You can find the word have, has before verb 3. So, for example, have or has plus drawn. So, you must remember have, has will be always followed by verb 3. B, you see, in a past perfect tense, the verb will be already in past participle. That is verb 3. You can find the word had before verb 3. For example, had drawn. So, you must be very clear that have, has, had will be always followed by verb 3. In a future perfect tense, the verb will be already in past participle, that is verb 3, and you can find the word shall or will have before verb 3. For example, shall have or will have drawn. On to level 1, present perfect tense. Sheila has sung a song. So, rule 1, a song becomes the subject in passive voice. A song. Rule 2, identify the verb has sung. Apply the rule have, has been plus past participle. That is verb 3. A song has been sung. Then rule 3, add the word by after verb 3. A song has been sung by. Then rule 4, you will complete. Object will be used accordingly after the word by. If the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronoun. A song has been sung by Sheila. Coming to level 2, past perfect tense. So, Sheila had sung a song. So, rule 1, you see, a song becomes the subject in passive voice. A song. Rule 2, identify the verb had sung. Apply the rule had been plus past participle. That is verb 3. A song had been sung. Rule 3, add the word by after verb 3. A song had been sung by. Rule 4, to complete, if the subject is a naming word or noun, then write it as it is after the word by. If the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronoun. So, a song had been sung by Sheila. Now coming to level 3, future perfect tense. Sheila will have sung a song. So, rule 1, a song becomes the subject in passive voice always, you note down, a song. Rule 2, you identify the verb will have sung. Apply the rule will have plus been plus past participle or verb 3. A song will have been sung. Rule 3. Add the word by after verb 3. A song will have been sung by. Rule 4. To complete, if the subject is a naming word or noun, then write it as it is after the word by. If the subject is a pronoun, then apply possessive pronoun. A song will have been sung by Sheila. You note down this point, children. There is no passive voice for present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous and future perfect continuous. Next, very important, you see when the verb has two objects in the sense direct object and indirect object. See the example. The headmaster gave him a prize. The headmaster, subject, gave, verb. What did he give? A prize, that is direct object. To whom did he give? Him. So that is indirect object, IO. When the verb has two objects, direct object and indirect object, you can consider either direct object as the subject or indirect object can be treated as the subject. So answer can be given in two ways. I have given here, see. He was given a prize by the headmaster. So him is what? Indirect object. Or another way, a prize was given to him by the headmaster. So always direct object comes as subject means it will be easy for you to frame the sentence. A prize, direct object. So this second one will be very easy to frame a sentence. So you can see, she gave me a pen. Steps you see. Interchange the subject and object. Okay, a pen. So here she, okay. Change the subject pronoun as per table already I have given you. So she will become her. Add preposition by. So by her. Add the be form. A pen was given, okay, to me by her. Change the verb into past participle. A pen was given to me by her. Add the second object. A pen was given to me by her. Similarly, you see, my uncle presented me a watch. So I was presented a watch by my uncle. Your father asked him to play. He was asked to play by your father. I am teaching English to the students. The students are being taught English by me. So hope you have understood active and passive voice up to this, and we'll continue in the next class. So by this I finish active and passive voice part 2. Thank you.